Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television, and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of the one of the daytime TV shows that we're doing is General Hospital. But before we get into General Hospital, do you ever remember, if you've been watching soaps for a long time, you probably remember this, but do you remember how every soap used to begin with previously on Days of Our Lives or previously on General Hospital, and then they would show the episode, and then they still do, at the end they go, next time on General Hospital, or, they do give you still, but they stopped doing the recaps at the beginning. Did you notice that? I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but whatever. Anyways, so General Hospital this week, so here's the thing about General Hospital, it was not a lot happened. So last week, or the week before, God, it was 3 weeks ago now, but excuse me, it was all about, Jason and Patient 6 and coming face to face with with Jason 6 coming face to face with Jason Drew, and all of that happened, and that was like really exciting, and it was like, oh, I was so impressed. And then this week was more about the aftermath of that. So it wasn't really an amazing week in terms of action, but it was an interesting week. So here's the first part was that Elizabeth went to go see Jason 6 in jail, because he was in jail. And he stayed in jail until the doctor, because the doctor was also arrested, Dr. Klein. And so he was, talking to Dr. Klein. And the thing is that it was actually a really good opportunity for the audience, that especially like the newer viewers who haven't been watching that long, it was a good opportunity for them to get a little bit of the back history of Elizabeth. That was incredible. That was great, because Elizabeth had to fill Jason in on what's been going on, and she said, she was like, when Jason, who we, think might be Drew, when Jason came to town, he didn't have any memory. So she basically laid out a timeline of what happened. She was like, you got shot and floated away in the river. Helena picked you up, and and you're on your way back, you get in a car accident because Ava runs you down, which, okay, there's been quite a few automobile accidents, like, Julian getting run over by Alexis, or Ava running over Jason, and 9 times out of 10 the drivers are women. So I'm just saying that's not a real good precedent to set if you want to, if you don't want to be labeled as a misogynistic show. You want to have, you should, the whole thing with Morgan, though, that was Morgan driving, but, then you've got all these, you just gotta, you gotta be careful about stuff like that, you don't want people thinking that, that you don't think women are good drivers. Just every female character that you have on the show ends up, running someone over. That's what I'm just saying. Okay. Anyways. Because, on Days of Our Lives, when Eric ran over, with Daniel, they just had a nicer blend of just, spreading the love around of the people, the vehicular assailants. I don't know. Anyways, okay, sorry. Didn't mean to get off subject there. Okay, so Carly and Sunny they're there. They know that the other Jason 6 is Jason, so they are all in. And what's interesting is that as of now, Michael has not met Jason 6 yet, so that's very interesting. Curtis is very team Jason Drew, because Curtis, I don't think Curtis even knows Jason 6. So it was really just a week, and Carly and Sunny, they bailed both Jason and Dr. Klein out of jail, and they brought Dr. Klein over to Sunny's place, and what Jason did is they made him call, they waited until the guy that paid him to take care of Jason 6, until he called, and he had like a voice disguiser, so we didn't know who it was by the voice. At that point, once they realized he really didn't have any idea who the boss was, they were like, okay. But Jason 6 was like, you need to tell me how we can fix Ava's face, And Sunny was like, because Ava helped him escape, so, and that was actually, I'm looking forward to the scenes where Sunny should at least say thank you to Ava, saying, you know what, I don't like you, but I appreciate what you did, so thank you. Or, something like that. That would be mature, right? And so he dropped off, he put it on a flash drive. He dropped the flash drive off at Ava's, but he put it in an envelope and he just left it there. So Ava gets the flash drive, and Kiki's over at Ava's house, and Ava puts it in her computer, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is. And Kiki's like, oh, I can kind of see. This is like medical protocol for burn victims. She was like, by a Dr. Klein? And she was like, Dr. Klein was my doctor. So she takes the flash drive over to Griffin and Finn, and she has them look into it, and apparently Griffin's like, at first he was like, I don't know if we can do this because, these are techniques that are not FDA, or not FDA, Food and Drug, it's like that are not certified, by the government, and they're not approved. But then at the end of the episode, he was like, you know what? We can do it. We can do this. So we'll see. I mean, I suppose that Ava can't walk around with her Phantom of the Opera scar forever, but I mean, it's unfortunate because now, her face will be healed, and, it would have been nice if there was at least some small reminder of the damage that she caused to Morgan, the damage that she unleashed upon everyone on Port Charles, It's like when Todd Manning on One Life to Live, he had that scar. He had that scar the entire time he was on the show. The entire 15 years he was on One Life to Live. So, I'm just saying, the precedent's there. People have done it before. So it would have been nice. But, whatever. Minor quibble. That is just a minor quibble. Nell. I really hate to say this, but I really don't care too much for Nell. I really don't like her that much. And here's the thing about Nell that really is annoying. Is that if you're a bad girl, you've got to have some sort of redeeming quality, right? Like, what's her name? Ava. Like Ava. Ava or Nina or Carly. Like, they're bad girls, but they have good qualities too. So you root for them, right? And then there are good girls that have some bad qualities, like Elizabeth. And that's fine too, because we're all human beings, and no one person is 100% good or 100% bad. So that makes the audience care more about this person, because they're more well-rounded, they're more fleshed out. Nell has been on this show now for at least a year, and she's just been bad the entire time. So my my suggestion to the writers would be to either have Nell, give Nell a reason, give the audience a reason to like Nell. You know, don't, you know, because if she just does one bad thing after another, no one's going to care. And if you're going to do that, then just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. Now, they could totally kill Nell and have a big whodunit on who killed Nell, because it could be anybody. It could be, because she pissed off Valentine because she asked Nina for a raise because she ain't got no money because Michael broke up with her. So she asked Nina for a raise. Nina said no. She said she couldn't because she doesn't control the purse strings financially. She's like, she's got creative autonomy, but not financial autonomy. So that would be Derek Wells Media, or now it's Aurora Media. They're the ones that have that ability. So she apologized, but she said she couldn't do it. And then, so she goes to Valentine, and she tells Valentine, and she threatens to blackmail Valentine, which just shows that she's not that bright. She really isn't. And so then she follows through on her threats, because she took a picture of Valentine with Cassie when Cassie planted a kiss on Valentine. So, you know, she showed the picture to Nina. And God bless Nina, because right away, she saw through that shit right away. She was like, that's funny, because this picture was taken a month ago, and you're just now telling me the day you asked me for a raise, and I said no. I mean, she's like, are you blackmailing my husband? I mean, she called her out so damn quick. I was like, ooh, boom, 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 boom. You go, girl. Get her. Get her. So she got fired. She was like, you're fired. You know, I had your back, and I was the best friend of you out of everyone here in Port Charles, and you're going to treat me like this, so girl, bye. Bye. And that's kind of how the audience, that's how we feel about Nell, too. We're like, either give us a reason that we like her, or write her off the show. I mean, if you've got a cast full of 30 people that are all jockeying for screen time, and you're wasting all this time on Nell, I mean, I'm just saying. And I have nothing against Chloe Lanier as an actress. I think she's a fine actress. She's doing a good job. It's just the material she's given. It's not that great. So, I'm just saying. That's really my only quibble with General Hospital. Definitely this week, it was more about Young and the Restless was the best this week, because Days was sort of slow, and so was General Hospital. I'm still cracking up on Dina shanking that woman, that Nikki. I can't believe that. I mean, that's just so gangster. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is not the Young and the Restless recap, but that's hilarious to me. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for logging on today. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag GH Talk General Hospital, or you can also hashtag RHOC, or Real Housewife shit, to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Thank you so much for logging on today. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.